Hello, my friends. Welcome to Core and Stretch. I am Carrie Ann. If anybody's new here, this is a 30-minute class. We're going to do the first segment of 15 minutes as a core workout, the second segment as 15 minutes of a stretch. So let's get into it. We're going to start with a couple cat-cows before we get moving into these exercises. So stack your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. And go ahead and drop your belly, look up, then round the spine, look down. Do that 4 more times. When you've done 5 in total, come back to your neutral spine, your flat back. Hey, Pauline, welcome back. And you can tuck your toes or leave them flat as you take your right arm and left leg out. Hold it for a second and check in with yourself to make sure you've got a straight line, and then return back to center. Squeeze your belly, your core, all the muscles in your torso as you do the same thing on the other side, left arm and right leg, then return to normal. Do 3 more on each leg, so 6 in total. Take your time, there's no rush. Be mindful not to overarch the back. We want to keep a nice flat back here. Good. Once you've done 3, sit back on the heels, give your wrists a little stretch, and we'll get going. So today's core workout, we're going to do 12 reps, then 10 reps, then 8 reps. Once we've done all that, we'll move on to the next round. Our first round is going to be plank toe taps. You can choose to be on your hands or on your forearms. Either way, we're coming into our plank. Everything stays still except for that foot that's moving. It's just going to come out and tap the ground, and we'll come out and tap the other side. So notice I'm not bouncing. I'm trying to stay really tight and controlled and just really gently tap the toe. So we'll go out 1, 2, 3, all the way to 12. Forearms or palms, it's up to you. Get ready. Come on up into your plank and begin. Tap 1, slow. 2, just gently tap that big toe. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, straight body. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Great. Lower all the way down to your belly. Extend your arms. Just like we did with that bird dog, we're going to do opposite limbs lift. So we'll go right arm, left leg, then left arm, right leg. You ready? Set, go. Opposite arm and leg, lift, and release. 1, lift, and release. 2. Keep alternating. 3, 4, 5, 6, using that lower back. 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more. 11, 12. Awesome. Come back up into that plank. Now we're here for our 10 reps. Again, forearms or palms, whatever works for you. Come on up and begin. 10, gentle tap. 9, stay in control. 8, 7, 6, nothing's moving except that foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Lower all the way down. Extend those arms and get ready for those swimmers. 3, 2, 1. Go. Opposite arm, leg. 1. Switch. 2. Keep it up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Come on up last time with those toe taps. See if you can challenge yourself. Get ready. Set. Go. 8. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 7, 6, stiff as a board. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Swimmers for 8. You ready? Set, go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Flip onto your back. Next up is going to be an alternate leg drop. You can drop you're going to drop your leg regardless, but it can be straight or bent. The important thing is that there's no space between your lower back and the mat. You guys sick of me telling you that yet? Squish your body down so your low back is on the mat. Your hips are tucked under, and then you can either tap your toe or straight leg coming down to about a foot off the ground for that leg drop. We have 12. Get ready. Alternating legs, bent or straight. Lower back is on the mat. Here we go. Lower down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep that lower back crushed in the mat. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Don't go too far. We're going to shoot those feet up towards the ceiling. Again, can be with bent knees or straight legs. Both are going to be pretty challenging here. We're trying to not come bouncing back down, but rather control on the way down. That's where that ab work comes in. You guys ready? Set, go. 12, 11. Use your hands pushing into the ground. 10, 9, 8. Control it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Those are reverse crunches. Let's do it again. 10 reps, leg drops. Ready? Set, go. 10. Keep that low back on the mat. 9. I know it wants to come up. Don't let it. 8, 7, 6. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Get ready for your reverse crunch. 3, 2, 1, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! 8 more to go. We got it. Ready? Set. Leg drop. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's finish up those reverse crunches. 8 reps. Get ready. Set. Begin. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. We're getting close to the stretch part, you guys. Sorry, I didn't realize how dark it was in here. All right, we're coming back into our high plank. I guess if you did a forearm plank before, you're going to come into a high plank because you haven't been there yet. What we're going to do is imagine that there's a string attached to our hips and it's pulling us up from there. So we're not pushing into our arms to push our hips back. Or imagine that something's lifting lifting up. We're squeezing our abs to lift those hips up. As you do so, you're going to reach back with that hand and touch the opposite foot or knee. Coming back to your high plank, no arching backs. We switch sides. We're going to go for 12. If that's a bit much for you, you're just going to hold the plank until I count to 12. Get ready. Get set. Here we go. Slowly lift up from the hips. Reach back and tap. 1. Switching to the other side. 2. Use your abs, not your arms. Think about it. 3. You got it. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. Good. All right, flip over. We're coming into a boat pose hold. So you're gonna lean your shoulders back. As soon as that happens, you're gonna start to feel those abs engage, and you're going to hold like this. You might already be shaking there and you're good to go. If you want a little extra fire, you're gonna lift your legs up or even straighten them out. I'm gonna count it nice and slow with Mississippi, so you just hang on in there for our very long 12 seconds. Shoulders back, lean it back. Ready? Go. Feet up or down, doesn't matter. Stick with it. It's okay if you're shaking. I'm right there with you. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Flip it over. Now we're here for 10. We've got those plank reach backs, so 5 on each side. As we're doing great. Get ready, set, begin. Abs are doing the work, not the arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, coming back into that boat pose. Second time, 10 seconds. 3, 2, shoulders back, lean back. Begin, 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, lean back a little further. 6, 5, you got it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, let's finish up this round. We got it. Coming back into that plank, reach backs, or you're holding it until we're done. We've got 8 reps. Ready, set, go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. My abs are on fire. Let's finish up. 8 seconds in our boat pose. Get ready. Shoulder back, lean back, arms out. Begin. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. All right. We're going to do 1 set of oblique crunches before we stretch. So come onto your side, it doesn't matter which one. Take yourself from a straight line into a slight V. So bring your feet forward just so slightly. Your bottom arm comes down to the ground. It's going to help you out, but it's not doing all the work, as you either drive your knee and your elbow together or both knees in. If you're feeling crazy, you can go for side V-ups. We're going to do 10 on each side, 1 time. Top knee, 2 knees, or straight legs. Ready, set, go. 10, use this right here. Pull in. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Oh my goodness. It's like, that time of day. The sun just comes right in your window and shoots you in the eyeball. Other side, same thing. One knee, two knees, or straight legs. Ready, set, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh goodness, nicely done. Come to your belly. Bring your forearms underneath you. Take your hands straight in front of your elbows and pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Give yourself a nice little back and belly stretch. And lower down. Replace the forearms with the hands. If you'd like, press it up. You can also do this one on your forearms again if this is a bit much. And then pull the hips back. Bring your knees together and your feet together for child's pose. Extend your arms forward, reach out, and let your forehead come to the ground. Take a couple deep breaths. And then start to make your way back up. Tuck your toes under, heel the hips up, downward dog. Pedal out your feet. Pause on one leg. Allowing that heel to come down towards the ground. It's okay if it doesn't touch, that's not the goal. And switch. And drop the knees. Walk the arms forward. And we're coming to puppy pose. So keep your hips up over your knees and allow your chest to come down towards the ground. You feel that stretch in the armpits. And walk your hands back. Come back to that sitting on the toes position. Take a big reach up over your head. Interlace your fingers. Push your palms up toward the sky and reach slightly to your right. Same thing to your left. And back down. Arms come behind. Hands interlace and push down away. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, opening up the chest. Check in and notice if you're archy back like I just was. Whoopsie, tuck the hips under. And release. Take the hands back in front, tuck the toes, come into that downward dog. One more time, plant the left leg. Right leg comes up, toes are facing down. And switch. And back into that regular downward dog. One big breath in. One big breath out. Take the right knee into the chest and plant it in between your hands. If it doesn't make it, you can take that hand and help it out. Drop the knees. we're going to come into a low lunge and just rock between this and a hamstring stretch. So you'll flex your front toes and then roll forward as you come into that low lunge. The little hamstring love, the little hip flexor love. Do that about 5 more times. And on the 5th one, plant your left hand on the inside of your foot and reach your right arm up. Stay here or bend that back leg and reach, and maybe you connect with the foot for a quad stretch. It's okay. If not, you can always stay where you were. And slowly release. Take both hands on the inside of the foot. Walk that right foot out a little bit. And you can come to your forearms or stay on your palms for this lizard stretch. No need to force anything that's not there. Wherever you are is where you're supposed to be. Remember that every body is different. Start to make your way back up. Bring that leg to connect with the other one. Tuck the toes and come back into that downward dog. One more big breath in. And a big breath out. Left knee into the chest. Bring it between the hands and drop the knee. Rock it back, flex the foot, and then roll forward. Hips come down. Give it a couple tries. And we'll go for 5 more. On your 5th one, stay where you are, plant that right hand, and open up the left. If you want to, you can bend that knee and reach back for the foot. If you don't, stay in that twist. And then slowly release. Both hands to the inside of the foot. Walk that foot out slightly. And you're in your lizard either on your palms or your forearms. Make your way up and out nice and slow. Both legs together. This time take your knees wide as your mat. If you're on a mat, or just wider than they were before. Big toes together. Walk the hands out and extended child's pose. Maybe this time you take your elbows on the ground and your palms together overhead. And then bring it up. Kick your feet to one side and come into a seated position. Extend your legs and pull your left leg in. You can leave it there or cross it over. If it comes all the way down, rock on. Regardless, we'll take our left hand behind us and reach our right arm over and around so it's on the inside or the outside of the leg. Sit up tall and look back over that shoulder. Look back forward and release the twist. If your foot's not crossed over, cross it and drop that knee down as you bring the right heel towards the body. When you feel enough of a glute stretch in that left hip, you're good to go. Hands are behind you. You open your shoulders up and sit up tall. And slowly release. We'll come to twist on the other side. Right knee comes in, foot stays inside, or you can bring it outside. Take that right hand back behind you. Left arm comes around. You look over the right shoulder. Notice if you're sitting back or if you're sitting up tall. And slowly release. Cross the foot if you haven't already. Let that knee come down and bring the left heel in. And then we'll release, bring both feet together. Take a big reach back and up over your head. And then your next breath out, reach it forward, leading with the heart into a forward fold. Tuck your chin into your chest and feel that stretch all the way up the back of the neck. And slowly bring it up. Drag the feet in for a butterfly. Sit up nice and tall. You can use your elbows to guide your knees down. And then we'll reach it forward. Bring it on up. Come to a kneeling position, or you can even stand up. Whatever works, we're going to give a little tricep stretch. So take that left arm, reach it up over your head, and bend it. Walk the fingertips down towards the ground, I guess you could say. And then you can help it out with that other hand so that it comes to the midline. Once you're stable there, you can either stay where you are or take that other arm back and around and try to meet them together. If they don't meet, do not force it. Just stay right where you are and enjoy that stretch. And slowly with control, release the bottom hand first and the top hand. Switching to the other side, right arm up, bend the elbow, walk the fingertips down the spine, and you can help it over. Stay here for a minute. And then take that other arm down, around, and back. See if they connect. If not, just keep them reaching toward each other. And slowly release. Take both arms, press the palms forward, and push forward. And slowly release. I thank you all so much for joining me today, this evening, if you're here live or whenever, if you're watching in the future. Thanks for being here regardless. We appreciate you and hope you have a good night. See you next time.